me game.
And live.
Hello.
Hello, people.
Welcome back to the NoReset Resident Evil Marathon. Next run's going to be IgDagger running Resident Evil 3 Nemesis any percent. Before we start, Dagger, I have a question to ask you.
Oh, God.
I have a $10 donation from Psycho Pew Pew.
Oh, joy.
Short question about the upcoming run. Will it be a Dagger-only run?
No.
Thank you for the $10.
No, it will not. And thank you so much for your donation.
Dagger is the only runner who's going to be running it, so I would say yes.
I like that answer a lot. I
think that's the answer.
Yeah.
I think that works.
All right. So
all right.
We had a donation incentive.
Me on my end, I'm ready to start the timer on your mark. Before doing so, let's take a look at the results. I'm pretty sure no one saw that one coming, but Disco Jill won the bid war with $455.
All right.
420 of which came from Wa Sofia, who really wanted Disco Jill to make it in. So thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And we're ready to go.
All right. I'm ready on your mark or mine if you want.
Dagger?
I think you want to go in the other room and tell him that he's muted.
Am I muted?
No, he's in our room, though.
Well, I mean, physically in the next room, because he's my room.
Oh.
Are you muted?
Yeah, go for it.
Well,
it's a good thing we have.
What do you mean muted?
Men who are actually in the same living, they're roommates. So that makes things a lot easier because otherwise I'd have to get in my car, drive for like 18 hours.
It's live here.
Be like, yo, unmute your mic, and then come back. Yeah.
You're just not. We haven't heard.
Not time efficient.
Not the optimal route.
So you want me to do?
I'm just telling you.
So what do I need to do? Push to talk?
I guess. I don't know.
No, it's fine.
I just know we can't hear you.
Because I see the mic feed is live here on OBS, but if you can't hear me.
Well, in OBS, you want to... No, it's fine. It's fine. Because right now you're outputting your Discord. We need your mic, your game, and your Discord to be going through your OBS. And that way, through your feed, we get all the audio.
I think we can figure this out.
As if you're just streaming to a normal... Yeah, like, let's say to your own channel, and you wanted Discord to go through your stream, same setup.
I'm embarrassed to say I've never done that, but I think we could just make this work. It's fine.
Let me... All right, Dagger, let's do a quick audio check. Dagger, can you hear me?
I can.
Well, hold on. Maybe
Unless
if I turn on my stream monitor, that'll help.
Unless you want to just me... Yes, unless you just want to talk through Discord or this. I can hear you through Discord, yeah.
It's not picking up on my end. All right, so we're good to go. Got confirmation from Shokushu, so I'm ready to start the timer on your mark.
Okay, so time will start at the selection of the costume. So
I can hear him talking.
God fucking. This is like obviously like the worst part right here. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. Okay, so this is just gonna be wonky as hell, so bear with me. Anyway, so 3, 2, 1, go.
You cut off right before saying go, but I rolled with it.
Nice. Alright, so this is RE3. Let me take a bite real quick right here. I really hope this is coming through. Probably not, apparently.
Oh, it is. I can.
Okay, good. Because
I'm listening to the stream right now, and it's working.
Oh, all right, good. So we're at RE3. We're playing on PC, the Taiwan version. Also, shout outs to Night Fever, Jill. Awesome, great job with that one.
I'm still alive.
Let's see here. So RE3 is gonna be laden with a whole bunch of RNG. Like there's RNG in the puzzles, there's RNG with enemy placements, and a lot of times the solution is just to completely brute force the puzzles instead of actually try to, you know, find the solution. Because unlike RE2 2019 that I did commentary for yesterday, there's pretty much one of several solutions to each puzzle, and it's not great. And coming up right here is the basement. The basement being probably one of the worst parts of anything in any Resident Evil game, because these two jokers up here can be in several different positions. They're in a good spot, except I messed up that line. I pushed him in front of me, so we're gonna have a really fun basement here. Just come down here, pick up the lighter fluid. Come on, get by. This is not a... This is... Okay, get that dodge off. Another one. Push him down. We're gonna grab an herb here. Just because that was a bad basement. I'll start with me just taking a really bad line into it. Okay. Coming up, we're going to try and squeeze by a zombie really quick. Ladies first. Thank you. That zombie that I squeezed past, there's a dead body falling down in front of you, and his hitbox is still active while he's falling down, so you have to go to either side in order to squeeze on by. And that was Brad. Good old Brad, the guy who left us for dead. Stop and make sure I don't get bit by him. Go ahead and just use that herb. This one probably has some of the least downtime of any Resident Evil game because you're just constantly going forward. You get to skip the doors, which is really nice and cuts a lot of time out of the run. Here's Fun Boy Nimmy. For those active time things, we're going to basically just pick the first one every single time, except for the last one. But we'll probably go right on ahead and hit the first one later on anyway. Locker. I hit the wrong. Yeah. That code's one of 4 solutions. I technically got in the second, but I hit the wrong key. It's random. There's no, you just kind of brute force it and you just start with whichever one you like inputting the first and then just keep going down the list. Alright, so here is one of the biggest reset points in the game, but so we got Magnum. That's fun, but you know, we're not gonna touch on it because it's kind of a sore subject for some people that don't much care for it. Let's just say that you hallucinated seeing that Magnum there. Let's just say that's not a Magnum. It's a grenade launcher that's pretending to be a Magnum for a little bit. That's what we're gonna say it is. So we're fine. Everything's fine. It's still an any % run. We're fine. So a little bit backstory of the game. RE3 takes place both before and after RE2. This part is just before RE2 starts or happens. So right now, I don't like Claire and Leon have not yet come in yet. And that was about as much as the RPD as we're gonna see. Quite a bit more, I think, than what we saw in the RE3 remake. That was a really bad line. I should have had a wider line and pulled him to the side and then just juked him towards the inside. We're also skipping doors. Basically, when you're looking at a door, you're gonna hit the map key at certain intervals. Some doors you can skip immediately, others you have to wait until they're kind of moving into the door
How did he find
before you
me?
can skip it fast. But the one way to do it, when you're first starting to learn the run, just go right on ahead and just skip everything fast.
This way.
Because skipping everything fast is better than skipping everything slow. That way, over time, you'll just build up that muscle memory of, okay, this door is going to be a slow door, this one's going to be a fast door. I really hope I can get this dodge in this alleyway. Nice. A little other thing about the doors is that there is certain times. Oh, also you saw the grenade launcher. So we picked up a grenade launcher in the locker, not a Magnum. You didn't see the Magnum. But a fun thing about the doors is that there are times when the doors are going to be slow when you go through them initially, and then they'll be slow or they'll be fast later on, and vice versa. Like that door, the push door I came out of that alleyway, it's going to be a slow door later on. And right now we're just trying to access City Hall and go check out the train. Getting these 2 gems. Because only in the Resident Evil universe are you going to have a lock to a gate that's going to be controlled by a clock with gems in it. Alright. We're coming up to what I believe my buddy Level Best would probably say for me is the Popeyes, the alleyway brought to you in part by Popeyes Chicken Biscuits, because a few months ago I took a really, really wrong line and just got bit 5 times there, I think. Did not need to shoot there. Kind of just did it by muscle memory because I usually get zombies. But I had a pretty bad choke there, and he said it was a Popeyes chicken biscuit sized choke, and so I think of that every single time
Jim, put this on.
that I do this run. So shout outs to Level Best. Shout outs to Flaming Dogs as well, because without you, runs would not be as spicy. Alright. Zombie gonna pop out. Go behind him. Alright, so no Popeyes chicken biscuits for me today. But we're gonna catch up right here. Oh my god, everyone fell down. Wow, okay. That's pretty ideal. Looks like I can squeeze by them all here, but this guy out here, oh. Okay, that's a pretty good book. And see, these doors I skipped earlier, I have to wait because now they're slow doors. Oh god, pick up the compass. Alright, the return trip through here can be a little bit Monka-esque depending on what he does. We can usually run right by him. He's close enough to the stairs because he'll vomit. Alright, we can get dogs or crows. We got dogs, so we'll do a little turn and grind against the car and just run right by. Alright, so this is where it's going to be probably really bad if anyone's turbos. Looks like we got no turbos, but they're kind of in my way, so hopefully I can at least get a little push into all of them, or just 2. 2 bites, not too bad. The return trip to this alley is kind of bad. You usually get by him, but right here, got the dodge, which is pretty rare. I don't know how I got it, but apparently we're just gonna run with it, because why not? Coming up to Substation. I feel like it's kind of criminal what they did to Substation and the RE3 remake. Just kind of turned into something kind of lame, even though... Oh, wow. Menuing. Please. We kind of just turned it into, like, just Jill getting infected with those versions of Brainsuckers. Also really lucky that the guy next to the fence decided to aggro and just walk forward. Usually he just kind of chills out and waits for you. That solution's always up, down, down, down. One of the only puzzles in the game that's actually incredibly consistent. I mean, I talk about remake Substation, and then like this is literally just run in, grab fuse, and then run out.
Stars.
Alright, let's see if we get Nemesis to follow us this time. Yep, he's gonna follow us. Oh, he's not running at us. Not too bad. I mean, it's not like it matters. Either way, squeeze by him, and we're gonna run right in front of this zombie trying to get up. Down dog hallway again. Hopefully, if I get bit here, I'll be very upset. Alright, looks like I'm gonna make it to pharmacy with 200 health, which shamefully rarely happens for me. So hopefully I can get Saf Sprint and we can actually have a pretty good Raccoon City 1, but it's probably not gonna happen. Oh, gates are hard. Don't troll me. Please don't troll me. Okay, he's not gonna troll me. Thank God. Dogs here instead of zombies. Alright, so coming up is a pharmacy. Lovely bane of many people's existences. We're gonna input one of 3 codes, Safsprin being the most likely, Adravil the second, and then Aquacure being the absolute last, and you don't want Aquacure. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Apparently I hit escape. It's not Safsprin. That's not Adravil. Okay, we're at Aquacure. A Q. That is not how you spell cure. That's how rarely I get Aquacure. I don't know how to spell it. Oh man, wow. Okay, Aquacure in the run. Love it. Fantastic. I'm gonna take an odd little line. We're gonna swing out wide and then run right into the blonde hair zombie right there. And hopefully get everyone down in one push, but nope, apparently not. Okay. So that's not too bad, I guess. I should have got that dodge, but it's fine. There's some green herbs out there. I can grab. Actually, no, I should be fine with the fast and the gas station. Right now we're picking up parts to fix the train so that we can leave RPD, or not RPD. Got RE2 on the brain, but so we can leave Raccoon City and go to the clock tower. We need 4 different items: some oil additive, a fuse, and cables. That's it, cables, because we're about to pick those up. Huzzah. Alright, so I will say this, I'm not one of the best runners in the game, in this game, but something I guess I can mention is something called delayed input cancel. Anytime that you're trying to hit like a yes or no or the first option on like a puzzle, there's going to be a slight delay to being able to hit that, and we have a button that's bound to left and right to cancel that input delay, and it saves, I don't know how much time over the course of the run, but you can imagine, like, you see all these pick up yes no prompts and everything, that it would save quite a bit of time over the course of the entirety of the run. Here is a dodge I'm not incredibly great at, so I hope I can get it. We're going to try and run here. Turn. Okay, he did not aggro me until just now. Ideally, I would have been able to turn and then run right past both Donuts and the brown suit guy, I guess we'll call him. I don't know. I don't really... I feel bad. I don't usually name my zombies. I just kind of just call them like this jackass, this one, that one. All right. Come down here. You can see Nikolai. I'm gonna grab this fast because I'm a potato. All right. I messed up. There we go. Recovered. Why did I do that? Oh my god, why can I not do this? There it is. I am usually not this bad at this puzzle. There's a way, there's patterns you can memorize for the solutions, but I generally wing it. I'm usually not that bad. Stars. Usually. Just squeeze right by to his right, because he's always going to try and grab you with his left. Run right on by. Didn't choke in the Popeye's Chicken Alley. Thank God. Right here, we're going to see Gravedigger for the first time.
Hey Dagger, would now be a good time for a couple donations and plugging in this stuff?
Yes. Yes.
Alright, come on then, take it away.
All right. Well, I can just talk a little bit about the charity very quickly. This is the NoReset Resident Evil Marathon, benefiting the Bail Project. And the Bail Project is a non-profit organization designed to combat mass incarceration by disrupting the money bail system one person at a time.
Alright, so there we're just gonna... We fixed the train, now we're gonna head on out, skip a few cutscenes. Mikhail! Of course, Mikhail having an epic line in the remake, "Get off my train, shitbird." I don't know what he says here, but...
No, the brakes are out!
Carlos has a wonderful line right there. Delivered perfectly.
It's useless.
Alright, so we're coming up to a route deviation here. it's going to be early or late powders, and early and late powders is going to tell us what we're going to be using and picking up for Clock Tower Nimi and Final Nimi. So we got early powders, which means we are going to be using freeze rounds against Clock Tower Nimi, which is great because we only require 10 shots instead of 12 flame rounds for Clock Tower Nimi. So I can pick up everything here. Come to this picture, pick up a key. Carlos doesn't come over here and try to offer us a gift, but since we don't have the inventory space for it, he doesn't even talk to us at all. All right, and of course this part being a section that was I'm pretty sure with many people would agree was criminally cut from the RE3 remake. Just gonna turn a little bit and then just run right on out because we're too fast. All right, we're gonna pick up the mine thrower here because we'll be using that on Final Nimi and Nimi Troll. Oh, no Nimi Troll on the stairs. Nimi has a chance of doing a little roar, which will just cause you to stand there and just stare at the ceiling for about 5 seconds. So really nice we didn't get that. And up. In this clock tower, we have the music box puzzle, and it is going to be a 2-change. The solution is always going to be, the pegs are always going to be up, down, down, up. And how many pegs you need to move is random. Just trying to... Okay, so we're doing a surprise...
So I have to take a moment to talk about the bid wars coming up?
Yes. Absolutely.
Alright, well, we have 2 costume select bid wars coming up for the 2020 Resident Evil 3. We have the Carlos costume select, either classic or default, and those are both at 0, so that's wide open. And then for the Jill costume select, we have alternative, classic, and default, and right now classic's the only one that has any money, and that's at $100.
For RE3 remake, I would say y'all should definitely pick the default one, because I am actually quite partial to the default look in the RE3 remake, so definitely go with that. Or the stars. Either option is good. What they did with the remake cost or the OG remake costume is not that great, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm sure there's people out there who really enjoy it. Coming up to a nice, lovely puzzle that I was terrible at as a child. Looks like it's at 5. So we're gonna pick up these 3 gems, and we're gonna try to make the center clock 12. Okay, no, it's 7, so it's gonna be OCA. Now I don't know the exact values of each of these and the modifiers that each clock gives, but generally speaking, the 2 clocks on the right will push it forward, and the clock on the left moves the time back, and you just want to get it to midnight or noon, whichever. Surprised I somehow got by that poison, because a poison here would be not great, because it puts you in caution run, and caution run is not fun at all, and it's much slower. Alright, so one of my least favorite fights, because I still have yet to master quick shots. So I'm really hoping that I can quick shot him. Full health with freeze rounds. I'm not entirely worried, even if he does try to punch me to death, but it'll be fine. We'll be fine.
You got a donation whenever you have some time for one.
You're good.
Sorry, Jill.
Go for it.
Please, wake up!
All right, we've got a $100 donation from
Wow.
Anonymous who says,
October
"Thank you for
1st,
giving me a chance to
night.
mix my love of video games with
I
my
woke up
desire
to
to
the
make the
sound of
world a little bit
falling rain.
warmer and more just. Love to
can't
you all.
believe I'm
Time for a
still
donation train.
alive.
Thank you for the $100."
Thank you so much for your generosity. That $100 will help out a lot. And right now we're at the Carlos section and going to the hospital. One of the parts I actually say with the remake did much better than the original did. The hospital section in this game is quite criminally underdone and really poor. Oh, we got spiders. That's pretty nice. Except he's blocking the doorway. Can you get out of the window? Thank you. Push this bell because this is why we couldn't go through here.
I just want to point out real quick that with that $100 donation, it puts Classic Jill ahead by $100 in the Resident Evil 3 Jill Costume Select bid war. And we also have the Carlos Costume Select, which has yet to receive a bid. It's either Classic or Default, so donate generously.
Absolutely. Personally, I would say no Classic Jill. And I'm going to pick up this fast. Generally speaking, Carlos can be kind of consistent. Kind of, especially if you don't get fourth floor zombies, but we're going to pick it up anyway because I don't want to do a caution or a danger run here.
There also appears to be a
Slight fracture in his left arm.
just below the elbow.
Oh man, I think Level Best was saying left arm earlier. Or maybe I'm just misremembering, but yep, he was right. Of course, we'll get to hear the other version of it later on, which I think is just far superior. Fourth floor zombies, this is going to be not fun. Trying to squeeze by him. Apparently we're not going to do that. See, yeah, I did not do this really well. Alright, so what we're going to do is called Yellow Carlos because why not? Why not Yellow Carlos? Okay, we're not going to pick up the picture. You pick up the picture.
Can I read another donation while you YOLO?
Yep.
I just want to invite people to take a look at the donation counter right now.
We've got 2055 from DD_G. Says G-Virus wanted some 5 earlier. There you go. We got a lot of 5s now. Thank you.
Okay, so that was an unsuccessful Yellow Carlos. Basically what you do is you're going to look and see which side the drawers are facing, and you're going to push the cabinet to that wall that, you know, because you're not going to push it to where the drawers are facing a wall, because that would just make no sense. So Yellow Carlos, like, there's a way to see the solution prior to entering this room. It's in the other one. 253. It's in the other one, and with Yellow Carlos you just completely skip that and just pray that you RNG it. Okay, so I didn't get that dodge either. This is not going to be great. Alright, so hopefully I can just get in here and just close the door. I can. Nice. Because if there's anything that's close to the elevator, it'll stop it from opening or closing, I mean. And if that happens, it's not the best, because then you'll have to whip out the machine gun and start mowing them down. Try to put that in. Thank you. The Carlos section is not my best. I'm kind of sad I got fourth floor zombies and a failed Yellow Carlos, but it should be fine. This puzzle, like some of the others, is actually incredibly consistent. It's 1-3-A. Now all we're doing is we got this stuff to make the vaccine, and we're running back to save Jill. Yikes! We'll run behind this hunter. Not gonna hurt us. We're gonna run forward, step back. And that should get both of them. I got both of them. Can you? Thank you, Carlos. Hunter's here, which is definitely, I think, better than getting zombies there. Personally, I would like basement zombies myself, because the basement zombies, when you come out, all you have to do is just turn and shoot, and then it gets all of them. Some other weird minor differences here. It's leeches. It could also be zombies just having a feast. Here it could be. Okay, we got the poison here this time. Awesome. It could be. But we don't really need to worry about it too much because we're about to swap back to Jill anyway. It could be brain suckers though. They're kind of lame because they do like these weird flippy acrobatic things when they're on the ceiling and hurt you. So it's like, oh great. I'm gonna start off the Carlo section with 15 damage. Nimi's mad. Just gonna run right by him. Alright, we're coming up to the park section after all this. Park is gonna be where we're gonna fight some Gravedigger action. Not the most fun boss fight, I'll tell you. Definitely not the most fun. But we're gonna come in here and grab the key to the park. One fun little route change. There were some, you couldn't see them, but there were some grenades in that corpse that were in the hallway with the spiders. If we had gotten late powders, we would be picking up those grenades, but we did not. This bridge can be either zombies or these hunters. You want to have the hunters because they're much easier to run around. This can be hunters or dogs. We got hunters, unfortunately, which is the bad RNG here, but... Okay. Not terrible. But what you want to do with hunters is you want to run straight at them. That will generally proc them to jump above you instead of taking a swipe at you. And of course, hunters being still incredibly lame in this game. I really hope I don't... Okay, good. Another puzzle that's incredibly consistent. You just need to input the directions and you're good to go. It's our buddy Gravedigger we saw earlier. Ain't too happy to see us again. He's had a few days gestation, so he's a little bit bigger this time around. Alright, so we're gonna get into this secret area. Grab this little thing. Can I please? Thank you. Pick up these powders. And only in Resident Evil would you need to access a secret area by lighting a fireplace to clear it of the fire instead of just moving it aside. And then afterwards, taking a giant steel rod and bashing it in. And I've always wondered, how the hell do they get in otherwise? Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And we're just equipping the grenade launcher because we don't need to, so we don't need to menu again later on. But here is the one of my least favorite bosses in the game. Weird. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. So we're gonna... I actually got the RNG to potentially get the one cycle, but I dropped every single quick shot. Can you please work? Okay. This is interesting. I love it. Alright, that was bad. I hated that. Dropping every quick shot. Awful. Where is he? Oh, okay, I got a quick shot there. Awesome. All right, so quick shots. You can pretty much quick shot with every gun in the game. It involves mashing the aim button when you in between shots. Oh my god. This almost mirrors that time I danger memed when I was 2 minutes ahead at one point. But it involves you mashing the aim button between shots, and there is a chance that you will actually drop your aim, and it just completely kills any momentum you have. But it's fine. Everything is fine. Just get some herbs and continue on. Because
I've got another donation when you're ready.
go for it.
All right, we've got $10 from Scraggle Bum, who says, "Nice run, Duchess. That's how you get ants." Thank you for the $10.
Thank you, Scraggle, for showing up. Scraggle is a far better runner than I am at this game. Great guy. And that was an Archer reference. Love Archer. We have a mutual love of that show.
Stars.
Lana!
Danger zone! Oh, jeez. Okay. So, like, one of my least favorite parts coming up is either going to be hunters or leeches in one area. And hopefully we get leeches and not hunters. We're just going to hit 2 buttons, make the steam go to the bottom, and we can hit the button through the steam. It doesn't matter. Steam doesn't hurt us one bit, so just keep going until you get it. Sometimes you might have to back off and then retry. Hit these buttons again so we can run out. Okay. So off screen there's some zombies. What we're gonna do is exit the room and come back, and they're reset to where we can run right to the elevator unimpeded. Right here is not the room I'm talking about. Zombies, that's not terrible. I'd rather have something else, but okay, right here. We get hunters. Not good. Okay, so got kind of lucky because I just kind of I yellowed it. There's a line that you can take that makes them a little bit more consistent. I'm better at the line on the way out than I am in the way in. I had a fast, so I kind of felt a little bit safe going for just brute forcing it. We got high-low, which is actually, I think it's probably one of the best RNGs. So what I mean by high-low is that the first 2 positions, all right, I'll make sure I can concentrate on this. I am a potato. I cannot believe I just did that. Wow. I really hope I can just hit right 2 now. Apparently I can't concentrate too well. Awesome. No, I'm gonna need to do this all over again. So left 1. We're gonna go slow. Thank you. All right, so the water puzzle is solved by the first 2 positions. So that was high-low, which means that I can hit A left once, B left twice, and then C right twice, and then I have the solution. There's 3 other solutions to the puzzle, and it's just all about straight memorization. Or if you're like me and have potato brain, you can just have a sheet of paper that has all the solutions. See, look at that. Easy. Get them to come out. I'm gonna push. All right, now
you've got another second. I can talk about the bid board.
Go for it. Go for it now.
Alright, so for the upcoming Resident Evil 3 run, the remake, we've got Carlos Costume Select, Classic, and Default. They're both at 0, so you can still throw money that way. And then for the Jill Costume Select, Classic's got $100, Default's at 0, and Alternative's at $20.55. That's coming up next.
It's gonna be pretty hype. We got a raise next one, but right here though, we have such a troll fight right here. We're gonna do this knife only. This is the knife only run, or knife only boss I will be doing in this run, and I hope I do not mess this up. So I'm probably just gonna be quiet about it, because getting this is going to be kind of infuriating if I don't get it. What was that late? Oh my, okay, so that was the latest acid I have ever seen in my life. So we're gonna have a little fun with him. I'm gonna try and just keep him around Valve 2. Oh god, that's not good. Wow, okay. Okay, we got that at least. Really? Okay, I just went right into that. Love it. This is terrible. If you can't get that second valve, this is not a great fight at all. All right, he's right next to the second valve. All right, somehow managed to get that done. We're on danger, so this is going to be an interesting limp out. As you can see, you don't want to be in danger, so not the best.
Just the way you planned it.
No, it is not the way I planned it. Alright, so I don't know of a good place for a fast at all. This is not very good. But hey,
Missile attack confirmed.
did not die, so I guess the silver linings.
Immediately.
I think I might just say, like, I'm definitely gonna kill some of the zombies that are gonna be in front of me. I just don't know with what yet. We'll go with acid rounds. Okay, apparently we're gonna use... There it is. Wow, holy crap. Okay, so I'm gonna have to load up a nice... a save and do the acid enemy fight all over again. Damn it. Wow, okay. Dying to zombies in 2020. Dear God. Pressure's off. And sorry for Sophia, who donated for Disco Jill, because this save that I made has Biker Jill as the costume.
Warning. Proceeding with operation in 3.
I wish I could tell you what happened, what went wrong, but like that first valve was one of the slowest valves I have ever seen for the acid to come out, and it's just completely RNG. And so like he was in the weirdest spot when I was trying to get him to go to the second valve, and I just honestly had no clue how to deal with that at all. So hopefully we can actually get a much better kill this time. You wait for 2 steps, hit the thing, run up. See, that acid came out much faster. You run right by him, hit the valve. He tries to attack us. He gets right in there. We're gonna back up. Get him to follow us. Oh, he's gonna grab me, but whatever. I have a bunch of passes. He's in this acid. Boom, done. Not a great clean fight though, admittedly.
You got your revenge.
I suppose, but still, like, it's not a great fight for sure, because the way you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to have an alley for you to run by him.
Missile attack.
Because he's supposed to do a bunch of attacks and be stuck in an animation.
Evacuate.
Because sometimes he just doesn't die immediately when he's underneath the acid, but it just, yeah. That was very unfortunate. So this time we're just going to run apparently right into zombies because I am a potato. I'm trying to get by. Thank you. Excuse me. Yeah, that was... I got caught by the... There's a little ledge next to the elevator that I got caught by. And I have a bunch of ammo, so final Nemesis should not be a problem. If I didn't die, then I would have had to have killed him with 3 acid rounds and a bunch of mine thrower rounds. And by a bunch, I mean just 6. And of course, we're just gonna be a potato. This guy's asleep.
Can't have poutine without a potato.
I hate to out myself to our lovely hosts, but I have not. I've not had poutine. I'm also a really bad southerner. I'm not really a huge fan of iced tea, and by iced tea I mean sweet tea. I'm much more of a coffee fan myself. So, sorry to any southerners who are like over the moon about sweet tea. I just don't see it. And we're also like heavily geared to the teeth right now with 20 regular grenade rounds. Alright, so for final enemy, we got a... Personally, I'd say it's not as quite as epic as Nimi of Chaos that you see in RE3 Remake. But same gist, we're going to hit him with a rail cannon. But first, we got to push some batteries in. Unlike RE3 Remake, these stay in. Okay, so he actually also climbed down in a really bad spot. We want him to be in the other alleyway so that we can kite him into where he just landed. But it should be fine. We're at 120 health with 2 fasts and a bunch of ammo, so I don't think this will be bad. As I get slammed. Okay, he's just...
Gotta give him stars.
Oh, of course we're giving him stars. Can I not squeeze by your... this fat ass? Thank you. So we're gonna squeeze by him. He climbed up again? Wow, okay. Alright, so we're definitely gonna 2-cycle him. Get shot. What a catastrophe of a run. My god. I can't even one cycle Nemi with 23 grenade rounds. My PV in this game is a 40.
You stop with that. Stop with that.
My PV is a
You're
40.
a fantastic runner.
I don't need this. My PV is a 45-29. And we're definitely gonna give him stars here because it's one of the most awesome lines ever in all of Resident Evil, and it's a shame what they did to it in the remake. So, you can hit the first option.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Fun little thing about that, there's technically a third option. If you literally sit there and wait, he just dies on his own. And it's actually faster than shooting with the gun.
Jill, over here.
And time is coming up in right now. Ugh.
And now we have a rather unfortunate turn of events. It seems
Good
that
job.
the president
How-
and the
no.
Good job, my friend.
have
How
passed
bad
judgment
was that?
on the civilians of Raccoon City.
Honestly, and that's
President
coming from
and
Carsey,
Federal
but
Council
most of the
have ruled
stuff
that
that
the
went
backup
sideways in the run
terminate
wasn't even your
operation
fault, so it
is
just
the best
happens.
course of action.
It's
for
part of
this
the game.
situation, and have since,
So don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah,
based on
I mean,
that
don't hate
fact,
the game, it's a
Raccoon
great
City
game.
has been literally wiped off the map.
but
Current reports of the death toll surpassing
that was
100,000.
RE3.
I run like 24 games, and I would
Our
never
score
touch
of
this, and
four
you
civilians
kill it. So you're
of Raccoon City.
But anyway, that was RE3. Up next we have RE3
I
Remake.
don't get here on Discord, that's why sometimes we're talking over you and we don't listen.
Okay, so you want me to just do this instead? I'll just, you know what? Hang on. Where is it? Okay, here's this. Okay, is this it?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Like with all that, it was weird. But
that's a lot better.
I don't know. I just didn't want to set up really quickly, and I didn't want to delay it because whatever. But up next, we have RE3 Remake, right? A race between a video game roulette and Alex Anderson, two guys who are pretty cool. And so you get to see this game remade and a little bit different. But thank y'all for having me, and thank you for putting up with a pretty Wonka-esque run because that was not great. But hopefully everyone enjoyed it. And I know I enjoyed it and enjoyed being here. So thank you.
I can tell you that everyone watching enjoyed it as well. I know I did. So thank you once again for a great run.
Oh no, thank you for having me, and thank you for putting up with my potato brain and not being able to set up Discord. So yeah.
Hey man, you know, I'm from Quebec. We invented poutine. I live on potatoes. It's all good. Love them.
All right, right on.
All right, so we're going to go to a quick break, get everything set up. I just want to give you a quick reminder that there's a discount bid war right now. Classic versus default caution for Carlos for the upcoming run is still up in the air with no bids on either option. So, I mean, it might be yours for a very low amount of money. So go ahead and take your pick. And also, Classic is still ahead with $100. Alternative is behind with $20.55. And Default is getting no love at all at $0. So once again, going to a quick break, going to set up the race, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.